Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swami Namini Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swami Namini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitude and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for giving us a golden opportunity to go back to God. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for making a devotional service to Srimati Radharani or Gopinath. Please tell loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna. Today, before starting the Bhagavath Katha, I would like to tell you, today it is Sayana Ekadasi. Sayana Ekadasi means this is the first day of Chaturmasya. Here, what happens today is the Supreme Lord, the God, He goes into sleep. Sleep is not like us. It is Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra will be thinking about us. They are all the living beings, not only human beings, all the living beings, they are my children, including the Devatas. Right from ant to microbes to Devatas. Everybody, we are the children of Supreme Lord. He will be thinking about us when they will come back. Like our parents at home, if we are abroad, they will be expecting us when my son will come back, when my daughter will come back. Similarly, God will be expecting us to go back. That is our original home. What we are staying today, it is not at all our original home. So he will be thinking about. That is called as Yoga Nidra. And this will be there till Uttana Ekadasi, that is Ekadasi before Kartika Purnima. Kartika Purnima, this is the 4 months. And in this, during 4 months, for us it is 4 months, we feel it is a very long period. But otherwise for God, it's not even a fraction of a second. For not a fraction of a second, He will be thinking about us. He will be very happy if we achieve salvation and we go back to Him. We will not be happy. He will be more than happy. We will also be happy, but otherwise He will be more happy because we will be going back to His Godhead. So, and during these 4 months here in this on the earth, what they observe Chaturmasa is during this Chaturmasa in this temple ISKCON this thing they only don't use Uradda. Other das they use everything, but they have only one time meal in a day, like that. And for 4 months they will not have anything else. Like generally you people also have tea, coffee, even that that is already prohibited anyway. Even that is not allowed. This is all regulation. But again in Ramanja Sampradaya and Madhva Sampradaya, like Raghavan Swami Math and Krishna Temple, Udupi Krishna Temple, the regulations are stricter because I observed 7 years. I belong to Ramanja. Green cheese, no tamarind, nothing. We use only black pepper, salt, and no pulses, excepting for sarpapu, moong. Excepting that one, we don't use anything else. And fruits, during first month, we take only banana and mango. Only one time. Excepting for water, we don't take anything. Again, in the second month, there is no curd, I think. Curd, if I remember. And third month, there is no milk. But all fruits, everything is okay. We can take. But only one time. And in the fourth month, once again, it's very strict. Can't take any fruits except banana. And during that fourth month, by the time it will be October or November, even mango will not be available for us to take. So only fruit will be banana only, and food is only that with moong dal and pepper, like that. So like that we have to fast. And one more event of this is during the Ramayana period. During the Ramayana period, after killing Vali, Sugriva sought 4 months time from Rama to go in search of monkeys. Sita, monkeys have to go. So these monkeys, they cannot travel and they cannot find out Sita because heavy rains will be there. They have to go into inside the caves, inside the jungles, everywhere they have to search. And all over the world they need to search. So it is very difficult. So he seeks this 4 times the Chaturmasya. Like that, though till that is about a day or two before only Vali was killed. After that, immediately Chaturmasya started. So he has sought this Chaturmasya period as a time, and after that again he will take some more time, a month or so. Then he will start doing because some crores of monkeys, they come from all over the world. All over the world. Like that, this 4 months Chaturmasya is conducted. Now in Bhagavatam, it is of 12 cantos, and Vyasa Bhagavan has instructed to do the Bhagavatam from the first canto itself. We cannot just jump into the 10th canto where Krishna's pastimes is discussed in detail. Most of the people, they do that. So we need to start from the first canto. Like that, we are already in first canto, 6th chapter, 14th verse. In the 5th chapter, Narada Maharshi, he was a maid's son. In the previous creation, again not in the present creation, in the previous creation, he was the maid's son. And that maid was working with sages. There was no untouchability at that time. Only 500 years ago, when Britishers, they want to rule over us, they created all this untouchability. Otherwise, there was no untouchability like it is said. So she was working with sages, and she used to carry the baby because he was still a small boy. He used to carry for work. At that time, he, while seeing what sages are doing, and by listening to their worship and other reciting the mantras, he had all the knowledge. He gained all the knowledge, and in present creation, he became the Manasaputra of Chaturmukha Brahma. Like that, he was so much devoted in the previous life itself. And in the present, this thing, right from his childhood, excepting for chanting the Narayana mantra, he never chanted anything else. And he had the power to travel from all planets and from all universes also. Just by chanting the Mahamantras, he had that power, like that. So in this 6th chapter, Vyasa Bhagavan, who is the incarnation of Krishna itself, Supreme Lord, he knows everything, but for our purpose, for our cause, he inquires. He inquires Narada Maharshi, you are a great person, you have all memories of your previous birth. We don't remember any of our birth, but he remembers that in the previous creation. So Narada, he makes lot of inquiries in the first few verses. So Narada Maharshi started telling all the this thing, how he remembers God, how he remembers all his previous births also. So today we are doing the 14th verse. I shall repeat this verse 3 times slowly. You please tell along with me loudly. Later I do the narration. Yeah. 14th. 6th chapter, 14th.
Which canto you said?
First canto.
First canto?
First canto, 6th chapter, 14th verse. Parishrana, you got it? Parishrantendriya Atmaham Trut. Nobody is telling, please repeat. Parishrantendriya Atmaham Trit Parito Babukshitaha Snatva Pitva Prade Nadya Upasprashto Gata Samaha. Hare Krishna. Harishranetendriya Atmaham Trit Parito Babukshitaha Snatva Pitva Pride Nadya Upasprasto Gata Asamraha Prastindriya Atmaham Tat Parido Vaukshitaha Snatva Pitva Hriday Nadya Upaprasto Gata Samaha Paristendram Atmaham Tat Parido Babukshitaha Snatva Pitva Hriday Nadya Upaprasto Gata Samaha. The word to word meaning of this verse is Parishranata, being tired, because everybody understands English, I will be doing only in English. So, Indriya, bodily, Atma, mentally, Aham, I, Tit Paritaha, being thirsty, Babukshitaha, and hungry, Snatva, taking a bath, Pitva, and drinking water also, Hriday, in the lake, Nadyaha, of a river, Upaprastaha, being in contact with Gata, got relief from Shamaha, tiredness. Thus, traveling, Narada Maharshi is telling this to Vyasa Bhagwan. As a child, in this creation, during this creation, as a child, as a Manasputra of Brahma, he had the power to travel all the universes, traverse over all the universes, all the planets. So while traveling, he also came across many jungles, very wild animals, many things. He crossed over all of things, and there was also a lot of darkness was there. He was traveling all through this. Like that, while traveling, I felt tired. Narada Maharshi felt tired, both bodily and mentally. Bodily and mentally, he was tired, and I was both thirsty and hungry. प्यासा भी हुआ और भूखा भी हुआ. भूखा प्यास दोनों भी था. So I took a bath in a river lake, and also drank water. By contacting water, I got relief from exhaustion. जैसे हम किसी समय, when we become tired, when you have a bath, you feel relief. Similarly, when he got in contact with the water while taking bath in a lake, he felt relief from all exertion. A traveling mendicant can meet the needs of a body. Anybody who is traveling, when you are traveling in a train or bus, particularly in a train, many people they come, chips, potato, aloo, chai, all those things. But driving, any mendicant can meet the needs of the body. भूखा प्यास है, कुछ cool drinks ले लेंगे, ऐसा कुछ करते रहते. Like that, even Narada Maharshi, of course, he did not take so many, all these drinks and chips and things, but his needs of the body, best Bani se, he was got relief, namely the thirst and hunger. For when you water, not only thirst will go away, even hunger will also go away. केवल पानी से, पानी, if water is there, you can live. See, many people they say fast unto death बोल के, वो 2-3 महीने करके हॉस्पिटल में जाने जाते, they take but otherwise you can be without food for 6 months. Without food for 6 months. केवल एक पानी रहे तो बस है. Water, with water, air, breathing air. Previously in the ancient times, they used to do penance for many years. Dhruva, who was just 8 years old, he has done penance for 6 months. First month, he has taken only one time food in the evening. उनका क्या था? Dried leaves and fruits. जो भी झाड़ से वृक्ष से पड़ा हुआ वो लेके खाता था. दूसरी महीने में he has taken only water. तीसरी महीने में he has taken only air. In the fourth month, he stood over his the big toe of the toe. ऐसा खड़े होके उसके ऊपर तपस किए. और पांचवा महीने में he stopped everything, only he took breathe. Like that he made penance for 6 months. 8 years old boy, and भगवान ने प्रत्यक्ष हुआ, प्रकट हो गया उस तरह. So this water itself is sufficient, and any person can live for 5 to 6 months without any food. and many other rishis, they made this penance for years to Vishwamitra Maharshi, before becoming a Brahmarshi, because his name was Kaushika, he was a king. He became a Brahmarshi. For that one, he has made penance for 60,000 years. That was in Satyayuga. When human life was 1 lakh years. Human life was 1 lakh years. He has done penance for 60,000 years. And of course, again, there was a lot of hurdles, nearly 5 to 6 times. Whenever some Apsarasa comes, he used to get disrupted, and he used to forget and he used to enjoy with Apsarasas. Like that, he has given birth to the Shakuntala from Urvashi, and whose son is Bharata, who is under whose name our king, our India's name is Bharat, like that. So Vishwamitra, 60,000 years he has made the penance with different breaks. Sometime Ramba came, one time Ramba, one time Urvashi, one time Menaka, Tilotama, like this, different apsaras come disturbed. But otherwise, he has done the penance very seriously. Finally, he became the Brahmarshi. So, anybody can become like that. By the gifts of nature, without being a beggar at the doors of the householders, that is, our thirst and hunger can be met. पानी पीने के लिए किसी के पास जाके भीख मांगने का आवश्यकता नहीं. अब जाते समय किसी जगह, today we have taps, नल मिल जाएगा, roadside borewell, we can take the top water. You need not beg anybody. Like that, to fulfill our hunger and thirst, like that. So the mendicant therefore does not go to the house of a householder to beg, but to enlighten him spirituality. ये पूर्व काल में सन्यासी लोग और ब्राह्मण लोग, ये सभी लोग वहाँ याचना से ही जीवन करते थे, निर्वाह करते थे. याचना जीवन कैसा? वो लोगों को like if we have thousands of houses, we need not go for thousands of houses. Hare Krishna. You will go. There is a regulation for them. Even for a sannyasi, he need to go to only 5 houses. यदि पहले घर में गए, पहले घर में उनका भिक्षा मिल गई, दूसरे घर जाने का आवश्यकता नहीं. अदरवाइज दूसरे घर में जाना, वहाँ भी भिक्षा मिले, तीसरा, 4. एंड हाउ मच टाइम ही हैज टू स्टैंड? जितना दिन आप दूध को निकाल सकते, गाय से दूध का दूरा करते हैं, उतना ही समय. दैट मीन्स 10 to 15 minutes time only you can stand over there at each house. If you don't get response, go to next, like that. So उस तरह. And again, what is that they are going to do by begging? They are going to spread spirituality. Supposing 5 घर में नहीं मिला भिक्षा, उस दिन जल पीकर उपवास करना है. उपवास का अर्थ क्या है? Not hungry. वो hungry भूखा रहने का अलग है. Not hungry. उपवास का अर्थ है कि उपा means near. किसके पास? Near में किसके पास रहना? भगवान के पास. उपवास, भगवान के पास निवास करना है. इसीलिए that is 5वां घर में नहीं मिला, जल पीकर उपवास करते हुए भगवान के पास ध्यान करते हुए बैठे रहना. और उनका धर्म क्या है? He has to spread spirituality. After the 5 houses, for preaching dharma, for preaching the Vedas and other Puranas, Shastras, he need to do that one. That is his duty. We are going to the 15th, this was the short verse, we will go into the 15th verse. Just like earlier, please repeat this verse 3 times. Tasmin nirmanuje aranye vipropasta asrita atmatmanam atmastam yata krutam अचिंत्यम तस्मिन् निर्मानुजे अरण्ये पिपलोपस्था आश्रिता आत्मात्मानं आत्मस्थं यथा श्रुतं अचिंतयं तस्मिन् निर्मानुजे अरण्ये पिपलोपस्था आश्रिता आत्मात्मानं आत्मास्थं यथा श्रुतं अचिंतयं तस्मिन् निर्मलमनुजे अरण्ये पिपलोपस्थ आश्रिता आत्मात्मानम् आत्मस्थं यथा सुदम् अचिन्तयम्. The word-to-word meaning of this verse is tasmin, in that, nirmanuje, without human habitation, aranye, in the forest, pipala, banyan tree, upaste, sitting under it, ashritaha, taking shelter of, atmana, by intelligence, atmanam, the super soul, atmastam, situated within myself, yatha sudam, as I heard it from the liberated souls, achintyam, thought over. After that, under the shadow of a banyan tree, उस समय में सृष्टि का क्रिएशन, सृष्टि का समय था, सृष्टि हो रहा था. उस समय में नारद महर्षि ने चतुर्मुखा के मुंह से प्रकट हो गए, मन से प्रकट हो गए और उन्होंने बाल्यावस्था नीचे आ गए, पृथ्वी पर आए. यहाँ कोई अभी मनुष्य नहीं है, अभी उसका सृष्टि होने वाला है. उसी समय में, और ये नहीं कि किसी जंतु होने के बाद मनुष्य जन्म हुए और या क्या वृक्ष भी नहीं था, वृक्ष जंगल सभी था, सभी प्राणी का सृष्टि हो रहा था. इट वॉज कंटिन्यूइंग, बट स्टिल इवन ह्यूमन क्रिएशन हैज बीन टेकन प्लेस, बट हैबिटेशन इज नॉट देयर. लॉट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन इज नॉट, स्टिल इट इज अंडरगोइंग. So when that in that condition, he went into the shadow of a banyan tree. మర్రి చెట్టు కిందకి వెళ్ళాడు. మర్రి చెట్టుకి వెళ్ళేసి అక్కడ he sat in that uninhabited forest. उस वन में कोई नहीं, अकेले है. वो उस एक वृक्ष के लिए, banyan वृक्ष के नीचे वहाँ बैठे के he began to meditate. तब करते बैठे. कौन? नारद महर्षि. अपॉन द सुपर सोल, क्योंकि उन्होंने जानते हैं कि भगवान सुपर सोल कृष्णा ही भगवान है, वो जानते हैं. तो उनके ऊपर तप करते हुए, मन में उनको तप करते हुए बैठे. और नारद भी ये भी जानता है कि अपने हृदय के अंदर आत्मा के साथ परमात्मा भी है. परमात्मा सुपर सोल इज ऑल्सो सिचुएटेड विद इन आवर सेल्स, नॉट ओनली इन द ह्यूमन बींग्स, इन ऑल द लिविंग बींग्स, राइट फ्रॉम एंड टू Chaturmukha Brahma and Radharani also. Radharani is also, she is also like a jiva like us, but she is ultimate, she is different. She is not like us. We have so many desires and longings, everything, but Radharani is only, she is only a devotee of Krishna. She will be doing the service of Krishna, because in this Anantakoti Brahman there are many universes are there, not one universe. And in each universe many planets are there. And trillions of universes there. Scientists also agreed. Scientists, they say that there are many Milky Way oceans and many trillions of universes are there. And in every universe there are many planets are there. Scientists, they confirm. So in all the universe, every planet, there will be one Vaikunta, one the Kailasa and one Brahmaloka. In Vaikunta, Krishna Paramatma from the Aniruddha incarnation, he will take the incarnations Sri Mahavishnu. So for achieving salvation, if we are very fortunate like Narada Maharishi, then we may go to Goloka Vrindavana. He goes to Goloka Vrindavana also. But whereas even if we reach any of the Vaikunthas where Mahavishnu is there, we are liberated. We will not have any more birth and death. Otherwise, we have taken lakhs and lakhs of births, we will have the same thing. Again that will continue, and we do not know whether we get human life or not. With great difficulty we got this human life out of a lot of suffering, lot of troubles in earlier lives. So one should not meditate according to the one's personal whims and fancies. This is given in the Bhagavatam. It is not just I am telling, I am also seeing here and telling you. According to our whims and fancies, we cannot meditate upon anybody. There are 33 crore devatas are there. And 33 crore devatas, they are all devotees of Krishna. They have been given different responsibility to take care of, because in this multi-million universes, they have responsibilities. So each of them will have their own responsibility. And if you go to some devata and ask for moksha, they can't give. Or even if you desire whatever your present desires you have, they will not be able to grant you those desires. because they don't have power. Like if you go to some revenue minister and ask about something, excise thing or sale tax thing, he will not be able to tell. He will not be able to help you. You have to go to the Prime Minister or Chief Minister who is holding responsibility. Similarly, you need to express your desires only before Krishna. Otherwise, that is also not necessary, because in the childhood, maybe now also a little bit, your parents, they will be paying all your fees. So for the college or schools, they will get you all the clothes, they will provide you all the food at home, and also money to take some food at outside. Like that, they will be providing without asking. Similarly, God knows, we are all His children. I told you earlier itself, we are all His children. He knows what to give, when to give. He will grant us the required thing appropriately at appropriate time. If you express your desire that you need something now, He will not give you immediately. It will come to you but later. But along with so many desires, you are supposed to have one ultimate desire: moksha, salvation, liberation. That is going back to Godhead. We need to go back. So one should know perfectly well from the authoritative sources of scriptures through the transparent media of bona fide spiritual master. See, there are Veda. Veda was only one. During the Dwapara Yuga, that is 5,300 years ago, Vedas, Bhagavan has split the one Veda into four Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda and Sama Veda. And all these Vedas tell about the Supreme God, and also about Devatas, what responsibility they have, what they are doing and all those things. And there is Mahabharata, because we can't access Vedas. It is in pure Sanskrit, which we can't understand even a single letter out of it. Simply saying cha. Cha means and. Again, based on its application, there may be different meaning also. Aham means I. Again, same aham, if you apply in a different place, it will give a different meaning. So we don't even understand the meaning of the Vedas, a letter also. So for that reason, Vyasa Bhagavan has compiled the great epic Mahabharata with 1 lakh verses available on the earth. Otherwise, it is 60 lakh verses, 15 lakhs in Devendra Loka, 15 lakhs in Gandharva Loka, 14 lakhs in Pitru Loka, 14 lakhs in Sadhu Loka, and only 1 lakh is available in this earth. So this is considered, not consideration. Either was Bhagavan only told that it is the Panchama Veda, and everybody can access. Not only just intelligent people, that is Brahmins, all the 4 Varnas, and as well as women and men. Whether it is a child or a old person, anybody can access that Mahabharata. And also Ramayana is there, written by Valmiki Maharshi, who was living during Rama's life on the earth. When Rama lived on the earth, even Valmiki Maharshi was there. He has compiled the Ramayana 10,000 years after everything is taken place. When Kusha and Lava, Rama's sons were born, like that. So we need to go through this Mahabharata, Ramayana and this Bhagavatam. There are 18 Puranas and Upapuranas compiled by Vyasa Bhagavan. All these things we need to understand through a bona fide spiritual master. That is, it should come in succession. That means it has come from the Krishna Paramatma itself to Chaturmukha Brahma. From Chaturmukha Brahma to it has come to Narada. Again Narada to all the Manus it has come. Present Manu is Vayvastha Manu. We can't see him. He is also eternal. We can't see him. This is the 28th Chaturga is going on in the this is the 8th Manu. 8th Manu, 28th Chaturga is going on. So, and from Manu, like that, all the successive disciples, like that, it has come through everybody. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada, like that, it's spreading over. So, all the disciples, not only here, again, Chinnajaya Swami is also authorized spiritual master. Like that, in Madhava Ramanja some succession also there. So, we need to follow all the succession. And whatever I am doing preaching, I am following the same scripture. I am not telling anything own. But otherwise, today, in the present Kali Yuga time, there are many fake Swamis are there. Fake Swamis are there. They wear saffron clothes. They pretend to be sannyasis, but they are not real sannyasis. and they all change the entire text and meaning of this thing for attracting people to make it a business. To make it a business. See, again, there are many events in Ramayana and Mahabharata, which was originally in the text. I am explaining those things in Mahabharata and Ramayana in the evenings. Today evening we have Mahabharata. Tuesday and Wednesday we have Mahabharata in the evening. Thursday is Ramayana. In Ramayana we are doing this Sundarakanda now presently, and in Mahabharata it is Virat Parva is going on. Again, those details I will not be able to tell because time is not sufficient. So we need to go through all these scriptures. By studying also can understand a little bit. But you need to participate in satsang like this, whether it's this temple or some other temple, through the authorized persons. If you follow them, then your life will be very peaceful, and you will fulfill all your desires, and you will be happiest person on this earth. As well as at the end of our life, we will remember Krishna. We will remember Krishna, and we can, when you make all efforts, you can go back to Godhead. You can achieve salvation like that. So for that reason, you need to follow a bona fide spiritual master, and by proper use of one's trained intelligence, for meditating upon the super soul, dwelling within every living being, dwelling upon every living. Just thinking that God is only in you, that is wrong. Dwelling upon every living being, whether it is animal, bird, tree, in every living, so seeing Paramatma in everything. That means you need not renunciate and sit at one place and do tapas. In Kali Yuga, that is not possible. For so many reasons, it is not possible. If you go into some forest, if you sit under a tree, for some time you might sit. People they think, but after some time, the villagers or somebody will come. They think that you have come there to loot them and do pretending something. Or thieves will come and kill you. Or police people may pick you up, put in some innocent crime, because they don't catch the real criminal. They need only innocence to put them on the behind the bar and to prove that he is a criminal. So like that it happens. So you can't sit and meditate nowadays. Oh, hota, every day it takes place. See, so many criminals. You know, all the leaders, so many leaders who are outside, they are all criminals. But otherwise, they are so innocent people are put inside. So it happens like that. So for us, what is the tapas is, in Mahabharata it is clearly given. Tapas is, you need to have, always be honest, truthful, follow truth. Then ahimsa, you don't hurt anyone, don't steal anyone, don't cheat anyone. Like this, many good things are there. If you follow that one, that itself is a tapas. And remember to chant Krishna in any of his form. It's not just Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that is easy for us because it has no regulations. There are many other mantras which has many regulations are there. I chant upon Ashtakshi Mahamantra, that cannot be chanted now. It has been chanted in the early, even before us, around 3:30, 4 o'clock in water. But we people, we are habituated to take, as soon as we get up, we need bed coffee or bed tea. Sometimes even we take bed breakfast also. So with those things, we cannot chant those names. Whereas this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is given about 600 to 700 years ago, this has no regulations. There are no regulations. You can chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra anywhere, anytime, any number of times. Like that. So follow remembering God and meditating upon the super soul dwelling within our living being. This consciousness is firmly developed by a devotee who has rendered loving service unto the Lord by carrying out the orders of the spiritual master. Sri Naradji conducted bona fide spiritual masters, served them sincerely, and got enlightenment rightly. Thus he began to meditate. Because in Kali Yuga, we have very less time. I don't blame anyone who is going away. Because in this Kali Yuga, we need to earn a lot for living. Because life has become very costly. Today, whether it is medical expenses or any expenses, they are very costly. To meet them, we need to work and earn. Not only each individual, in the entire family, sons, daughters, father, mother, everybody they have to earn. Everybody has to earn. So like that, I don't blame anybody who is going away or this thing, but only thing they should understand, while doing their work, you remember, this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said instructed to chant 64 rounds on the beads, which has 108 beads on bead chain. At least you try to do one round on that one, whether at home or in the temple or wherever you are, at a convenient place. And subsequently, try to carry it along with you. Even otherwise, you can't carry it. Without beads also you can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is nothing wrong. Its only thing is number of times you have to do. 64 rounds, it may not be possible now. It was possible about 600 years ago. Now it may not be possible 64 rounds. So at least do whatever number of rounds is possible. Even without counting, you chant that one, because that is the practice we need to do. And there are also 4 types of glorification. Just not by remembering Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There are 4. One is when you participate in such satsang, when you go back home, you tell this all these things, discuss these things with your older parents who are unable to come over here for some reason, or your other spouse who can't come over here. You tell them about these glories of the God. Also, whatever you prepare food, that prepared food, first it should be offered to the God. Offered to God means he does not eat even a single mustard grain of food. He does not take in mustard grain. It is what is that? When somebody gives you gift, you express thank you. You say thank you. Similarly, it's a gratitude. He is giving everything free to us. Everything is given free. Sunlight is coming free. Rain is coming free. And Agni is free. Air, what you're breathing, air is coming free. Lakh of rupees on ventilator per day. Free. When he is giving everything free, you need to express your gratitude. Like that, placing it before him and taking it. And before you consume, take a handful of food, because only human beings we can do the cooking and eat. Whereas animals can't do any cooking or any of this thing. Just put it outside, so that any worms or insects, birds, or like cat and dog, they come and eat. So we need to help everybody. And all beggar comes, give him little food, whether it's yesterday's food or today's, but a good food to consume, edible thing. You give like that. And also, if some live, and also see that all your family members are having it. Of course, if time does not permit, keep something for them aside and then have it. Because that means you should not have selfishness. This is also one of the qualities of doing tapas in the present time. So like that, selfishness should not be there. So like that you do. When you get the clothes, new clothes, you just put it before the God. Say to him, "Oh Krishna, I'm wearing these new clothes to protect the body for doing your service." And again, what service? It's not that you have to come do the arti, dupa, deepa, all those things. That is not the service. Whatever service you are doing, He has created all the universes. But He has given us the intelligence, and we are creating so many, technology is improving, we are creating so many things. All these things are creation. It's a part of Krishna. I am doing this one in your service. Like that you think, and you help everybody. Whatever you earn crores of rupees without stealing or without looting others. You earn rightfully. Crores of rupees you can earn. And again, don't accumulate the wealth in the lockers. You use it for a good cause. You have to save sufficient for yourself and your family, for medical, food or future, everything. But otherwise, also share. Sharing, how to share? Sharing is directly never give any currency to anybody. If they commit some sin, you will be partner. You will become a partner. If they do something good, you will not be partner. But if they commit some sin, you will be the partner in that one. For that reason, never give in currency. Even to the beggars outside, you should never give any coin, single coin. You give them in the form of biscuits, bread, fruit, food, something like that. But never give currency. Never give. Even in states, they don't follow. In this state, I have personal experience. I've seen in New York, one person was given a coin, just 25-cent coin. Immediately behind, an American said, "What are you doing? Why you are encouraging them? You should not do. They will do wrong things." Like that, I know, I have experienced that one. I've seen it. So even the other countries also, they follow. We should follow right things. Like that, you have to. That is one way of helping, and never harm any individual, any living being, because in every living being, God is there. Antaryami, Paramatma is there. So thinking that God is there, you think them as God. Don't for our 5 minutes taste purpose, for relishing the taste purpose, if you cut an animal and eat, how you will be tasting it for one, and you enjoy it only 5 minutes. But life is lost. A life is lost. You can't create that one. What you can create, you can eat. Vegetables, fruits, you can create. Agriculture products, they are all you are creating. Even that one, Antaryami, Krishna is there. But Krishna has given power to create them. You has given the power to create, so can you eat. But if you cut an animal, you can't create them again. One will be eating this animal, but you can't create that animal. So whatever you have creation power, that you can consume. Like that you need to do. So we should, even our Atma, not only our Atma, everybody's Atma, it cannot be cut into pieces, it cannot be drowned in the water, it cannot be burnt by the fire, it cannot be blown away by air, like that. So it cannot be destroyed, but you are cutting and eating only the dead body. That is not correct, and we do not know what type of infection they carry. At least vegetables are things, when you see it, you clean it, open it, you see whether it's infected or good, you eat it, cut it and eat it. Whereas the animals, we do not know what type of infection is there. So like that, we need to follow. So like that, glorification and this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Now, before concluding for now, I don't say for today, for now, because evening we have Mahabharata. So I say concluding for now, we shall chant Hare Krishna Mantra 10 times and disperse for today. We shall go and do all our duty and come back for Mahabharata class. And today is Sayana Ekadasi. Today is the first day of Chaturmasa Vrata. If anybody is taking that Diksha, it's very good. It will be for 4 months till Kartika Ekasi, before Kartika Purnima. So we shall chant Hare Krishna Mantra. Everybody shall tell loudly. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Swasti Prabhya Parvayantyam Nyayena Margena Mahimeshaha Gobhashvasu Nityam Samasta Lokasvino Vantu Kayena Vacha Manasendrivya Buddhyatpate Swabhavat Karomi Yedyat Parasmai Narayana Iti Sarpayami Sri Mannarthi Sarpayam Sarvam Sri Krishnavutu Mangalam Nitya Ajamangalam. Jai Sri Radha Upnath ki, Jai Sri Jagannath Subramai ki, Jai Sri Nasing Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatattva ki, Jai Sri Madhva Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mantra ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.